What up, Ranger Nation? Christopher, a.k.a. Black Ranger 3708 here, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new. Today, in episode 44 of Power Ranger Topics, I'll be telling y'all about Carter Grayson, the Lightspeed Rescue Red Ranger. But first, to the intro.
Hi, this is Roger Velasco from Power Rangers Turbo, Power Rangers in Space, and you're watching Christopher's YouTube channel.
As a child, Carter was saved from a burning building by a mystery firefighter. This encounter led him to follow in his savior's footsteps and become a firefighter himself. He later found out this mystery firefighter to be none other than Captain Mitchell. Over the years, Captain Mitchell kept a close eye on Carter, watching him become a fireman, and when he saw he had the potential to be a great Power Ranger and leader. Carter Grayson was one of Mariner Bay's best firefighters. His daredevil maneuvers risked his life but saved those in danger. Carter is headstrong, brave, and quick thinking. Carter was the first to accept his role and took up the position as team leader as the Red Lightspeed Ranger, and courageously led the Rangers against Diabolico's forces. As the Red Ranger, Carter is a strong leader. However, he is strict and by the book. Carter bravely took down Queen Banshira in a final battle, tossing her into the shadow world for good. After Lightspeed Rescue disbanded, he returned to being a firefighter. Following the defeat of Queen Banshira 1 year later, Viper returned from the dead and began terrorizing Silver Hills. Carter appears driving and stopping the rescue rover and steps out, introducing himself to the Time Force Rangers. At the clock tower, he then tells the Time Force Rangers about Viper's plan. That is to summon a powerful demon named Quarganon, and proceeds to call his teammates. Viper proceeds to summon Quarganon, but is interrupted by Carter and Wes. Carter steals the amulet and drives away, but Viper follows them in her rebuilt Viapari and confronts them at a dead end. And the two Red Rangers are stopped by Rancic. Carter is about to destroy the amulet, but is interrupted by Nadira, who has the other Time Force Rangers captive. For Wes's teammates' safety, Carter is forced to reluctantly give back the amulet to Viper, and she orders her demon warriors to let the 4 Time Force Rangers go. After that, Viper summoned Quarganon, but were immediately helped by the other Lightspeed Rangers. All the Rangers morphed into their Ranger forms and were ready to fight the 5 Demon Warriors. Carter and Wes team up against Viper and Quarganon. When the battle is very difficult, Carter and the other Rangers turn into their battleizers against Viper. Carter and the other Rangers turn into their battleizers against and destroy Viper and Quarganon. The Time Force Rangers show the Lightspeed Rangers their base and give them their jackets. After the Time Force Rangers give their Time Force. After the Time Force Rangers give them their Time Force uniforms, they then offer to transport the Lightspeed Rangers back to Mariner Bay. 2 years later, in 2002, after Andros, the Red Space Ranger, discovers the remnants and survivors of the Machine Empire digging up Serpentera on the moon, Carter is notified by Tommy Oliver, the Red Zeo Ranger, to lead this special mission by recruiting all the rest of the Red Rangers on Earth, recruiting TJ Johnson, the second Red Turbo Ranger, Wes, the Red Time Force Ranger, and Eric, the Quantum Ranger. Carter went to Turtle Cove to recruit Cole Evans, the Red Wild Force Ranger and current Red Ranger, reuniting in Nasada Spaceport, where Jason Lee Scott, the original Red Ranger, pulls up to the group on a motorcycle. On the moon, General Venjix and his other generals prepare to board Serpentera, but they are then interrupted by the Red Rangers. Venjix sends the Cogs to distract the 8 Rangers while he and the other generals proceed to Serpentera. Carter, using his rescue blaster, do battle with the Cogs. Unmorphed, and dispose of them with relative ease. Carter and his fellow Red Rangers join Cole after he is rescued by Leo, the Red Galaxy Ranger, and Arico, the Red Alien Ranger, on Leo's jet jammer. All the Rangers then morphed with their respective calls, except Oracle, who never appears demorphed, and do battle with the generals in groups of 2. Carter and Andros fight Steelon and destroy him by combining powers from their Astro Rescue and Thermal Blasters respectively. General Vengeance then jumps into Serpentera and takes off. With no time to get to the ship before it takes off, Carter and the other Rangers rely on Cole with his Wild Force Rider to battle Vengeance. Both General Vengeance and Serpentera are destroyed for good, truly ending the Machine Empire menace once and for all. Afterward, the 9 human Red Rangers part ways, and Cole remarks how Tommy appeared to be the greatest Ranger ever, while the other Rangers bragging of their own exploits. 12 years later, in 2014, Carter and his teammate Dana were helping the residents of Howard County after Emperor Mavro's Armada invasion attack. Emperor Mavro was defeated, but the remaining thousands of X-Boards still stand. Carter returned with his fellow Lightspeed Rangers and existing Power Rangers as part of the legendary Ranger Army, led by Tommy as the Green Mighty Morphin Ranger. That helped the Megaforce Rangers defeat the Armada once and for all, fighting in a huge battle against hundreds of X-Boards and dozens of bruisers. After the demise of the X-Boards, Tommy shook hands with Troy and teleported off along with Carter and the legendary Rangers. Carter is played by Sean C.W. Johnson. That's all for now, Ranger Nation. As always, be sure to like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Also, don't forget to ring the bell so you won't miss whenever I drop new episodes. That being said, may the power protect you always. Peace and love. This is Black Ranger 3708 D Morphin. Bye, guys.